Love Jones. I am back with another one. I am going to get the hidden truth. Let's see what's hidden. What are they thinking that they don't want you to know? Okay. I left you before you could leave me. You came closer than anyone. So this is a person of the past here. This is a person that you have already experienced to some extent. May not be someone that you slept with. Maybe it's someone you just dated. Maybe it's someone you didn't get a chance to date because of whatever it is that may have happened, because this person walked away from you before you could leave them. And so at some point, they felt like something that you may have found out or something that you were going to find out about them was going to cause you to leave them. And so they feared you leaving them and they left you. Says you came closer than anyone here. But like this person, that's this person's heart. You came closer to having their heart than anyone that's came here. This person may have been falling for you, but they felt like it's something about you. Maybe they felt like you were slightly better than them. Maybe they felt like they couldn't measure up to what it is you needed or what it is you wanted in life. And so they left you before you walked away from them. I am so attracted to you, whoever this is. And so, if you were questioning whether or not they are physically attracted to you or mentally attracted to you, they are. They just felt like for some reason they couldn't be what it is that you needed them to be, or maybe they felt like you were going to choose someone else over them, but they left you before you could leave them. And so that's given they thought at some point you would leave them, whoever this is. Fortunately, it doesn't sound like this is a optimistic thinker here. This person, they may have put the cart before the horse here. There's too many at one time. What is this? I will wait for a sign from you. And so this person somewhere in the background watching, and they're waiting for you to give them the cue to come in. Doesn't sound like this is a person who is going to step up on their own. They're waiting for something from you to let them know that they can come in. But here's the thing. I don't think you gave them a reason to walk away. And so for them to be waiting for you to give them the cue that they can come back, they may not get what it is they're looking for here. They may need to take the same chance, take the same assumption here you took when you walked away, and assume that it's okay for you to come back. If this is something that you want, then you have to put effort towards doing it. You can't just expect someone to just take control of whatever this is here, because again, you took control over yourself when you walked away. And so you need to have that same effort when it comes back to coming back, if it's something that you want to come back to. It's not anything that you need to wait on, because waiting for someone who may not realize that you even had this attraction for them, you could be allowing this person to move on to someone else. You may be allowing this person to fall in the arms of someone else here who is willing to man up, so to speak, who is willing to do the things that you are afraid to do. If you walked away from this person and this person is questioning whether or not you even had an attraction for them, whether that's physically or mentally, then why would this person be giving you a sign that it's okay to come back if they don't know that you even wanted to be there at the beginning? And so if this is you having walked away from a person who you really didn't want to leave, and now you're looking for this sign to come back, this is the sign. If it's what you want, then go for it before somebody else scoops it up. And so if you are on the opposite spectrum of this, and you are the person that was walked away from, this person, they are attracted to you. And I feel like them saying you came closer than anyone here is them saying, like, look, I was falling for you, but I didn't feel like I was good enough for you. I feel like that's what this is. And so they left you and maybe went along. You may have even seen them with someone else, but it's someone they felt like they were good enough for. It's someone that they felt like maybe they didn't have to put the work in. It was someone they felt like was on their level. I feel like you may have been looked at as you weren't on their level. You may have been placed on a pedestal much higher than they were able to reach. And they didn't know how to handle that. And so instead of feeling some type of way about themselves and waiting for you to walk away from them, because I feel like their self-esteem wasn't high enough for this. Instead of them feeling some type of way and allowing you to walk away, they just walked away from it. But it's because they thought they could not measure up to you. I am not available. And so, whoever this is, they're waiting for a sign from you. But this person's not available. This person has someone here. And maybe that's why they felt like you were going to leave them. You were going to not allow this to manifest into anything because they already had someone here. This is someone with someone. Some main person here that they are already with. And they fell for you while they were with this other person here. And so they had to stop dealing with you because they felt like you were going to leave them. And it's probably because they have someone here. And maybe they had no intentions on leaving this person here. Maybe they thought you were just going to be a side piece of theirs, but that's not what you are. It's not what you was then. It's not what you are right now. And so once they realized that, they knew that it couldn't go any farther. At least not while they have the person that they are with. And so they walked away from it. Because they knew you would eventually walk away from it. Because you weren't going to play the mistress or the side piece or the third wheel or whatever it is that you want to call it. This person had someone else. Were they falling for you? Yes. Are they attracted to you? Yes. But they have someone else. They weren't available for you emotionally, mentally, maybe physically. You probably could have slept with this person had you wanted to, had you accepted the position that they had to offer you. But that's why they walked away, because they knew you weren't going to just take that. Says, I want to tell you how I feel. Whoever this person is, they want to tell you how they feel. But they have someone. And so it may be hard for them to tell you how they feel, because can you imagine you being with somebody else and falling for another person? Yeah, they want to tell you how they feel, but it doesn't mean that that's going to happen. Because they do have someone in the background. They do have someone whose feelings they are trying to spare. And they do have someone, I feel like they have no intentions on leaving. But as long as you have played the side person, and they were going to let you be that person, but that person is not you. And so they walked away from whatever this was. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So I don't know if they blamed you silently for them having to walk away from you, or if they blamed you out loud for them having to walk away from you. I don't know if this was them telling someone else or them telling themselves that this was your fault. But the truth is, they had someone else. The truth is, maybe they shouldn't have allowed themselves to fall for you or you to fall from them for them if they knew they had no intentions on ridding themselves of the person that they were already with. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. This person had a hard time walking away from you because I feel like this was a person who had love for you. But again, they're not walking away from something that's holding them. Something holding them with this person that they are with. And it doesn't matter, but some reason they can't release this person. They either have kids with this person, some type of longevity with this person. This may be a wife. Some reason, they could have some type of money tied into this person, some type of businesses. But whatever it is, it's long term here. It's not something they can just pick up and walk away from. I love you unconditionally. Yeah. This person is what the card says. They love you. Whoever you are, they loved you. I am becoming a better person. They see where they've made their mistakes. It doesn't mean they're going to be a better person to you. It just means they are in a better position of thinking about what they do before they do it here. Because this is a person that sounds like allowed themselves to fall for you and maybe even allowed you to fall from them. For them, knowing that they were in a situation that they could not walk away from. I feel like what they were expecting here is for you to be able to play the side piece or the mistress or whatever you want to call it, and they were just going to be able to love you on the side and still be able to live this life out loud with whoever this is that they have this relationship with, whoever this other person is. But that's not what happened. Maybe you gave them some indication of you not going for it. And so they decided to walk away from you because they knew that you were eventually going to walk away anyway. Somebody here has standards. It's kind of bittersweet. It's bittersweet. I'm hearing that Fantasia song. What did she say? When we were together, you didn't treat me right. Damn, I really loved you. I ain't gonna lie. When I think about you, it's bittersweet. So this person wasn't making the best moves when it came to you, and it wasn't because they didn't have these feelings for you, but it was because they could not give you what it is that you were requiring because they had somebody here. And so you may feel like when you think about them, it's bittersweet. Because whatever effort was put in, it could have been much more. But you allowed yourself to fall for this person. Butterfly, transformation here. Healing the inner child and growth. It also says relationship evolving to the next phase, but we know this relationship is going nowhere. And so I feel like this is about healing the inner child and growth here. Allowing yourself to grow from whatever this is. Allowing yourself to move past whatever this is right here. This person couldn't be what you needed them to be for you. And at least they were man enough to recognize that themselves and walk away, instead of just letting us go any farther. So I don't know how long whatever that was persisted, but at least this person was big enough to know that it was time to walk away here. Phoenix and Horizon. New phase. New phase. Because it's time for you to leave whatever this was behind and start something new. It's time for you to move on. Allow yourself to allow other people to come in. Allow yourself to experience other things with other individuals here. Allow yourself to fall for someone who is single and available mentally, emotionally, physically. So that's what I have, y'all. I'm going to leave it here.